Welcome to Steve Draws. I'm Steve van der Groot, a Dutch illustrator, but you can call me Steve. In this tutorial we're going to learn how to draw a cylinder. A cylinder you can find in many things like glass, a tree trunk, wheels of a car, or toilet paper. We're going to use this toilet roll to learn how to draw a cylinder. Let's start drawing. We're going to use the toilet roll to draw ellipses. In the left upper corner you see the picture. But you can also use your own toilet paper to practice drawing the cylinder from all sides. First draw a square. Then draw the construction lines. It is an X. You draw from the left upper corner to the left lower corner and from the left lower corner to the upper right corner. I draw this with a blue pencil to make clear that these are just guides to draw a circle in perspective. Or I should say an ellipse, because a circle in perspective is called an ellipse. You can also draw these lines with a grey pencil, as long as you draw them. I now grab my red pencil and place a point on the middle of the X. This is the center of your cylinder. I now draw a cross on the square. These are the guides to find the middle of all the sides of your square. I place points on all the sides. These points will help you draw a perfect ellipse inside the square. This seems a bit redundant, but it will help you if you have to draw the ellipse in a more difficult perspective than this. Now draw in the circle within the square. When you draw it, connect the red dots in a circular motion. In this way you draw a perfect ellipse. If you have a hard time drawing the ellipse, check out my video about the ellipse. The link is in the description box. I'm now drawing a horizon line on the paper, because we're going to draw the cylinder in a one-point perspective. If you want to know more about a one-point perspective, check out my video. The link is in the description box. Draw points on all the corners of your square. These will help you to draw in the perspective lines. Begin at the right upper corner, then the right lower corner, then the left lower corner, and finally the left upper corner. I'm now going to draw in the back side of the cylinder. I draw a straight line down. This will be the back side of your cylinder. Draw the perpendicular line against the upper and lower perspective lines of the right upper and lower corner. Draw a point on the upper and lower part. Now we're going to find the lower back side of the cylinder. Draw a horizontal line from the right lower corner to the left perspective line. Draw a point on where the two lines meet. Then draw a straight line up until it reaches the last perspective line. Then bind the point to the right upper corner. Now grab a blue pencil and draw in the X. I draw in dotted lines so it's clear that these are just the guides. Now grab your red pencil and draw a dot on the middle of the X. I'm now going to find the middle of the upper lower side of the back by drawing a straight line up. To find the middle of the left and right side of the square, I will use a ruler to draw in the perspective lines. Align the ruler on the vanishing point and on the middle of the X. In this way you will find the exact points. Draw points on the middle of all the sides of your square and draw the ellipse by using the points as a guide. We're now going to find the center of your cylinder by placing the ruler on the vanishing point and through the middle of the axis. Now we're going to find the upper and lower side of your cylinder. Use the points of your ellipses and align your ruler with the vanishing point. Now draw your upper and lower line of your cylinder. I'm now enhancing the shape of the cylinder by drawing over it with a gray pencil. A cylinder has a round shape. I sketch in more ellipses to show you. I now grab a black brush to draw the outlines of the cylinder, but you can also use a fine liner or a marker for this. By drawing the cylinder with all the construction lines and drawing it within a cube, you can draw a perfect cylinder. Use your toilet roll to draw it in a different perspective. We're now going to draw the cylinder from above. Look at the picture on the left. We will draw the cylinder under the horizon. Start drawing a square. Draw the X with a blue pencil. Grab your ruler and draw the top of the square in perspective from the vanishing point, and the left upper corner of the square, and then the right upper corner of the square. I draw a horizontal line for the back of the cylinder. Then I draw a perpendicular line to show the left side of the cylinder. Grab your ruler and connect the left lower corner of the square with your vanishing point. In this way you can find the back of your cylinder. Draw a horizontal line from the bottom of the back. Because the vanishing point is parallel to your right side of the cylinder, you can't see the right side. Now draw in the X with a blue pencil. And draw points on the middle of the two axes. Now align your ruler to the vanishing point and the middle of the axis. This is the center of your cylinder. Now grab your red pencil and draw a cross on the front square to find the middle of each side to draw your reference points, to draw your ellipses. Do the same on the back square. Now draw the front ellipse by following the reference points on each side of the square. In this way you can draw a perfect ellipse. Do the same on the back square. Now draw the two ellipses in perspective. And now draw in imaginary ellipses to give the cylinder more depth and show that it is a round form. With a black brush I draw the outlines of the cylinder and ink in the shadow parts. Now we're going to draw the toilet roll upwards. First sketch a rectangle under the horizon. We do this because we're looking down on the toilet roll. Draw in the perspective lines. You can also draw a cylinder freehand, if you already know the construction. Draw the top and the bottom ellipse. Draw the axes. And finally draw the ellipses with a red pencil. There are many objects that have a cylinder shape. One of it is a glass, like this one. I took this picture of this glass from a lower perspective. You're looking upwards. By drawing this glass, we are placing the base of the glass below the horizon and the top above the horizon. Draw the perspective lines from the top. And then from the bottom. We first draw the cube in perspective and later on add the cylinder inside of it. First find the back of the glass and draw it in perspective. I draw a point on the top to align it with the vanishing point. We're now going to draw the right side of the cube by aligning the right lower corner with the vanishing point. Now I draw the right side up. It's always best to draw your perspective lines with a ruler, to be more accurate. And now draw the bottom of the cube. Now place the axes on the top and on the bottom. I draw a straight line down from the middle of the X to find the center of the cylinder. I now grab my red pencil to draw in the points on each side of the square in perspective. This will help you to draw a perfect ellipse. Now draw your ellipses. And now draw in a lot of ellipses. Notice that the ellipse that's on the horizon is flat. This is because you're looking at it from the front. I hope you liked this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. And that way you won't miss a single video. Drawing is fun and practice makes perfect. See you next time. Doodles!